From the oldest capital city in the Americas, founded in 1325, EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to Mexico City. Tonight, we wrap up Week 11 with a good Monday nighter between the San Francisco 49ers and the Arizona Cardinals. The NFL season has hit high gear, and off we go in Week 11 on EA Sports. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully. First carry for James Conner. And that's not the start that he was looking for, as he's going to be met and dropped behind the line. Call it officially a loss of 2 on the first play from scrimmage. Second down. Here's Murray. He will slide to a stop. He does have the first down. He goes for 18 there as the drive will continue.
And there's the beauty of Kyler Murray, because we all know he can get it done through the air. Terrific right arm, and nowadays we don't even talk about his height anymore. He's shown that he can see downfield and make throws, but he also possesses wide receiver speed. He can call his own number or scramble and turn it into a big play as well. Kyler Murray, a dual threat at the quarterback position.
On 1st and 10 is Conner. And the reinforcements come in as they're going to stop him behind the line. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11. The Cardinals at 4 and 6 now on the year. Well, they were losers last time out, trying to turn things around here in this one.
And it always helps to have a home crowd behind you, giving you encouragement as long as you give them something good to cheer about. So you know they just want to come out and play well for their faithful, and I expect them to do just that.
Give him 3 yards on the run there. That still leaves him with a difficult 3rd and 8 coming up. Murray now. The catch made by DeAndre Hopkins. And this will move the chains again.
Quick snapping ass
made at the 49ers 42. A Cardinal first down. Murray to Hopkins. So he turned to a trusted, familiar face in that 3rd down situation. It paid off.
Yeah, you go to your veteran receiver in that spot, so you can't underestimate him when he's on the field defensively. Make sure you know where he is, because he understands how to get open in key situations.
3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down.
Some of the most unselfish players on any football team, defensive tackles, because we ask them to just eat up blocks, allow other people to make tackles. But when he can make a play himself, as we just saw there, that's a big day.
The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7. Now Murray. Trying for Brown, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Charvarius Ward. And into the end zone. A pick 6 for the 49er D as they score.
Okay.
So a big defensive play there on the opening drive, no less, as they make the interception and bring it back for the score.
And I think that's a signal for how this defense wants to play. They want to be disruptive, and you know they're going to take some chances.
Well, sometimes it can burn you, but right there, it paid off. So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6, and now the kick is away. And a touchback as Dortch elects not to return it. Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. Murray trying again after the pick 6. And right away, he lost the football. And now this is scooped up by the 49ers. And he will bring this one back. It's a fumble return for the 49er touchdown. So the big fella gets on the scoreboard with a return for a touchdown. Good thing he didn't have to go too far, though.
You know, the trainers were very happy about that. Imagine having to go get him in the end zone, escort him to the bench, and give him the oxygen. They were loving the fact that he got in without having to run very far.
And you can bet they're preaching two hands on the ball here as the kick's away following that fumble return. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line.
Ooh, excuse me.
Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. And job one here, Charles, just keep possession of the football. 2 drives, 2 turnovers to this point.
Exactly right, Doctor.
I like that. Nobody's mistaking me for a doctor, though. But thank you, Dr. Davis. Ball on the 30. They'll come up with a second and 5.
Can go. No.
They'll stay on the
Don't
ground.
play with him. Play with him.
He is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. A loss on that play, and now third down gets tougher. 3rd and 6.
We think, Brandon, I like the intensity this defense is showing right here in these first few drives. They're not just holding the line because they're doing their job, but they're doing more than that, aren't they? They're getting a nice push into the offensive backfield.
And a great example right there for the loss on the tackle. Murray now to throw.
Got him.
Well, that's into a sea of bodies, and it's
intercepted.
intercepted.
Wait.
By Jason Verrett.
Don't play with him. Play with him.
2 yards away from midfield at the 48-yard line. The struggles continue here offensively. Still nothing for him on the scoreboard, and now an interception.
Yeah, the offense looks extremely sluggish, not really in sync at all. Dare I say, it looks like it got left behind in customs.
Oh, you've had that in your back pocket. You were waiting for that.
Probably should have left it.
You know me for the D.
Good job there to locate his tight end, Charles, in the middle of the field.
Yeah, he has good pass-catching abilities, and if they're able to continue to find him here in the early going, I think it'll help out his teammates out on the perimeter. You can take the big shots later if he occupies their attention.
Don't put nothing in. Nothing to the king. You can got a man. A man. Want to be a foe. Oh. Men don't lie. Women gonna lie. Men don't lie.
First carry for Elijah Mitchell.
Everybody crane to be the greatest all time, but definitely today for the Rangers on front line.
Second down. Now this game, of course, held at the fabled Estadio Azteca, home to the Mexican national soccer team. Home to 2 World Cup finals, including Diego Maradona and the Hand of God goal in 1986. Look it up, kids. This is the final of 5 international games for 2022, as well as the 5th time a regular season game has been held here. The Cards and Niners actually played in the first of those games back in 2005, a 31-14 Arizona victory in front of an announced crowd of over 103,000. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. Looking in zone.
I ain't getting enough air on this.
My first thought is surprise, because that's one of the better
I ain't getting enough air
around, and I've seen him pull in balls like this before. But how about a little credit to the defense forcing that incompletion?
To throw on 2nd and 10. Lance.
Money.
That's caught by Deebo Samuel. Touchdown, San Francisco. A great play there. His 6th touchdown of the season. And the 49ers take a
That's a bounce back game we need, man.
Gold with the extra point, and it's now 21-0. So how about this for a start? 21-0 here in the first as they kick this one away. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. Well, CD, you kind of feel like they're in a bit of a danger zone right here because now you're down 3 scores, and I know we're in the first half, but the way this offense hasn't been able to generate anything, you feel like they probably need to get something going on this drive, right?
Yeah, and sometimes I overuse that this is an important possession, but I think this has to be a possession where they come up with an answer because only a few teams in league history have ever come back from a 4-score deficit. And if they don't score here, that's what they could be facing the next time they
missed him.
Stiff-armed him.
Good shit.
That goes for 14 yards, first down Cardinals.
I have to admit I'm excited by that play call and the end result because this is a team that's down big early in the first quarter. And a lot of teams will just panic, abandon the playbook, and just start firing the ball all over the place. It's way too early for that. Stick to what works for you.
Down. Oh, they've intercepted Murray for the 3rd time. Picked up by Charvarius Ward. And the
they own your ass.
Great field position here as this is returned just shy of midfield. Well, I'm not sure that the wheels, Charles, are coming completely off, but they're shaking a little bit. That's 3 interceptions, and now interceptions here on back-to-back drives.
And I think about what a Hall of Fame coach told me that he always told his teams, when a mistake happens, just move on to the next play. Let it go. Hard to do when you're throwing this many interceptions. That's exactly the attitude that has to be adopted.
Now a throw right side taken in here to start this drive. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. So into Cardinal territory now. It's 1st and 10 at the 26-yard line. First down, here's Mitchell.
Good play.
Get
we didn't get the push we wanted.
Scrimmage. No gain on the play there. 2nd down. On 2nd down, here's Mitchell. The second
you better not have him at no sub linebacker
just
spot.
A gain of 1 there.
Ladies and gentlemen, that is a
he can be there.
Nature at the defensive tackle position. Yes, he's as big as they come, but still plenty agile. He's able to make a nice play there to swallow up the ball carrier.
They'll come to the line here needing 9 yards to pick up the first. Throwing his Lance on 3rd down. That'll be caught by Ayuk. Touchdown 49ers. Brandon Ayuk, 25 yards for the touchdown. As his guys have opened up a very comfortable lead. Gold able to tack on the extra point. And the rout is on here in this first half. So this not what we expected. 28-0 here in the first as another kickoff is away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. And this will probably be the last play of the quarter. Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. And for the 4th time tonight, it's an interception. Picked off by Fred Warner. And into the end zone. A pick 6 for the 49er D as they score the touchdown. Charles, it is pretty rare that we see a team build this kind of lead in the opening quarter. And, man, they seem to be clicking on all 3 phases right there. The defense doing its part with a pick 6.
And it's absolutely been the definition of a start that you would pick for yourself and for your team, right? And I have a feeling that they just want to stay in this zone. What's truly incredible about this start is they can add on a couple more scores. This one could legitimately be over in the 2nd quarter.
Gold now out to kick it away. And a touchback as Dortch elects not to return it. Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. They're sort of seeing themselves spiral out of control. Let's see if they can get things back on track.
And this is where the coach is walking that line of being calm and really being firm with his team. S1 told me once, you know, we were having a tough patch.
Oh.
This too shall pass. This too shall pass. And if I would get
he got it over him. I don't know how.
You got to do something to make it pass, and that's what they have to do. They've got to get some control back, get themselves reasserted, and calm things down.
See if they can get calm and reassert themselves here. Touchdown, Cardinals!
I'm not sure that they have illusions right now of, okay, we're going to score 8 times in a row and we're going to be terrific. But to get one, that was huge for them. That has to feel much better right now.
And you do have, you're still in the first half. You do have the entire second half.
Does help me. I can come back out and throw it because I was pushing it.
But now they broke it up.
Yeah, broken through. Can they maintain the pace? We'll see as we go along.
After the touchdown, out is Prater to kick. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And right now they're saying, hey, let's keep this going. 2 drives, 2 touchdowns.
Yeah, can't ask for a better start than that, can you? I mean, this is the way you practice it. This is the way you rehearse it. But right now, the play calling, they're locked in really well.
They'll start with a run by Mitchell. And he's going to be dropped following a pickup of 7 past the 30 to the 32.
But no matter how they phrase it, staying on schedule, staying ahead of the sticks, whatever you want to call it, 7 yards on first down, that fits the bill.
Right back to Mitchell on second down. Not much there, maybe a couple up to the 35.
And this is why aggressive defense coordinators love to blitz. It wreaks havoc because they end up taking their attention to the blitzers, freed up the D lineman to make the play.
They'll try and pick it up with Mitchell. And he will have the first down, but he winds up taking a pretty good shot that time.
Just about
out there by
coach
himself and he getting hurt.
Shouldn't affect us. That
The hell you doing, are you?
And then the next breath they talk about taking the crowd and taking them out of the game by picking up first downs and keeping them at bay. I think we just saw an example of that there, didn't we?
Important to do, especially early in the game like they have. Lance now on first down. This will be caught at Samuel. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40. A good pickup there at 22.
Let's just call it what it is. This has been a flat-out struggle for this
That
defense.
man had a non-contact injury in
They've
Mexico.
really had a hard time slowing them down. And while I'm not big on speeches and guys jumping up and down, they might need their team leader on defense to get in their face right now and light a fire under these guys. They've got to start playing better assignments.
They try to get it to Samuel, but it's intercepted.
I was late. That's on me.
Byron Murphy. And the Cardinals are going to get this back to their own 34-yard line. Well, CD, I know it's just his second year in the league as a quarterback, but that's going to be one when he flips on the tape. He's like, I shouldn't have thrown that ball.
I was late.
No doubt
That's on
about
me.
it, and his coaching staff will be emphatic about he shouldn't have thrown that ball. But remember, second year, as you noted, on-the-job training, so he's got to take this.
And my goodness, another interception. Picked up by Charvarius Ward. And his guys are going to get the football at
Oh,
the
yeah. We ready. We ready. We ready. Oh, yeah.
They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. This one caught by Kittle. Touchdown. George Kittle, 37 yards. And the 49ers continue to pull away here in this first half. A nice throw there by the second-year quarterback.
And I don't believe that's the kind of play he would have made as a rookie, because usually your rookie season is a continuation of your college days. A lot of one read, and if you don't have it, you just take off and go. Now he's settled in the pocket a little bit more, reading the field and getting to his second and sometimes third progression. That was a nice play.
After the touchdown, it's Robbie Gould now to kick it away. And a touchback as Dortch elects not to return it. Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense.
And for this offense, Charles, you got to think kind of crucial here to put something together on this drive, because remember last time out, they threw the interception on the very first play.
And you can't afford to let this defense keep building any more momentum. They're playing awfully well and awfully confident right now. To me, it's time to attack and take some of that momentum back. But make sure you're selective in doing so. Understand where you want to throw the football and make sure it's open before the ball leaves your hands.
Finding his target, it's Trey McBride. And they're able to get this one across the 35.
Now that's the kind of big play you'd like to see. This first half, it hasn't gone their way, and they could use a shot in the arm, something to perk them up a bit. And they get one here in the passing game.
They'll fake it to counter. Now Murray. Escaping the pressure right. And he's going to be out of bounds right at midfield. A nifty bit of scrambling there. 12 yards, first down.
Evident there that he learned his lesson from the last drive. No way he was going to force a throw that time, but nothing broke open, kept it, and ended up running for a first down himself.
They'll get that one out quickly to Brown. And they'll get this down to around the 47-yard line.
Never make the mistake that the slot receivers, especially the little guys like we're watching here, are just quicker than fast. A lot of them combine quickness and speed, and they catch a lot of footballs, as we just saw there.
To throw on 2nd and 6, Murray.
Oh, my God, he got it.
He's got a man, complete. A huge play there for Arizona.
Nope, you ain't finna hit me with one of them. You like to do that.
The 49ers now going to use the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this second quarter. Throwing now is Murray.
Missed him. I thought he was going to go to Hopkins, and then he waited on the second dude. That's probably who he wanted to go to.
6 yards away. And the Cards are able to eat in just a bit to this sizable deficit. Extra point good by Prater. And that'll cut the lead down a bit to 28.
I got one touchdown to work with. Good.
After the touchdown, out is Prater to kick.
With the flip it to side eye.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway.
Well, partner, you know, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes it's not really true, but last drive, that was the case. One play to get into the end zone, and now they'll try to duplicate that success here.
And it's rare for those moments to happen. Incredible when they do. And you saw the celebration. Pure, unbridled joy after that one.
Here's a throw dropped off to his fullback. And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds. A gain of 10 and a 49er first down.
Well, they certainly spread the ball around so far.
Yeah,
But
yeah. Nice P, yeah.
Now when you're throwing it to the fullback, it just shows how versatile this offense is and how everyone is a threat.
Like Joe this see.
On first down, Lance.
Oh, he got me. I couldn't come back to it. I couldn't come back to it. So they just sat flat. I couldn't come back to it.
So really the first speed bump that this offense has encountered, they had the rule of the roost here in this first half, but now slowed up just a bit by the interception.
And there's a chance that's a wake-up call for them because you don't want to go on autopilot too early. That team on defense is capable of making some plays similar to the one they made right there. Yeah, that wasn't a big run, just a short one there. But guess what? Sometimes you treat it like boxing. You throw that jab out there, and you throw it again, then you come with a big punch later. Maybe they're just trying to set him up.
Got him.
And now here's another interception. Picked up by
he locked up.
And the Niners are going to have it here as those
that be bacon. That be bacon. That be bacon.
4 interceptions. I mean, that's a good season for a lot of defensive backs.
A lot of reason to get voted into the Pro Bowl. When you have 4 in one game, I mean, talk about a campaign slogan, right? I got 4. Send me to the Pro Bowl, guys. What a game we've experienced watching this one.
Coming up at halftime in a little less than 2 minutes, we'll send you to Orlando where Jonathan Coachman is standing by. He'll have highlights and analysis of this first half. A shotgun handoff to Mitchell.
Great tackle.
Not a whole lot doing there as he'll get it up to about the 28-yard line.
We didn't get the push I wanted.
Thompson. The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9. Lance looking to throw it.
Let's go! Got him!
He'll be taken down, but not before they reach the 50. 22
Beautiful.
yards there, a first down. From midfield, here's Lance. Screenplay setting it up for Mitchell. Showed the nice footwork and then dropped shy of the 45. Now San Francisco going to call their second
They noticed me. Enough to me, like Joe to see. It's not putting so close to me.
Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Lance.
Bruh, that ability saved him.
Oh, he looked like he had a pretty good line on that one. That would have been a big play.
The ability saved him, so that was done.
The offense
that was done.
5 wide, trying to create a chance for the big shot, and they took it. If he comes down with that one, that's a huge offensive swing. But credit the defense with a nice play, knocking that one away.
Throwing now is Lance. On the sideline, did he keep his feet in bounds? They say yes. Great job, both feet in, first down. Give him 18 on the play.
Well, things are definitely going right for them here in the first half. Pick it down, any down, even play. 3rd down, no problem. They get a connection there and pick up a fresh set of downs, continuing to move the ball.
Ready. Right, 60. Red, cycle. Ready.
Throwing on first down is Lance.
And it's knocked away and incomplete.
Well, a momentary speed bump there with that throw, partner. The defense had other ideas, and they're trying to mount a small stand before this drive reaches the end zone.
An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10.
Again, they'll throw it with Lance.
It's caught. Mitchell. And he's going to be out down inside the 20 at the 15. The Niners passing game in sync now. They've got another first down.
Ready. 50. Watch it. 6.
From the red zone now, they'll look to throw.
Oh my God, great pick.
Picked by Thompson.
You know you ain't going.
And the Cards are going to
hell of a pick, man.
With a football at their own 20-yard line.
And when a team advances as far as they did, got over the
I'm not using the what's the name?
Drive deserved a better ending. I think he needs to get with his coaches on the sidelines, make some immediate adjustments, and that's what you do. You don't wait. You do it from series to series, because drives like that, that end with a turnover, that's multiple times they picked him off already in this.
He's got
this motherfucker got up.
Get 20. Touchdown, Cardinals.
We're just going to double him.
80 yards, pretty easy drive.
He ISO'd him on purpose. That's what he was going to.
But not so easy.
We're going to take him away. He's going to have to do something else. I'm going to take him away.
You want something to kickstart your drive and get it off to a nice start. They went for the whole thing and got it. That's a great way to send a message to the opposing team.
So not much time to work with here. 9 seconds remain in the half as this one is away. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And with only 9 seconds remaining, with not much time, we'll see how they play this. And they're just going to run it here up the middle.
Just let it go.
So we've reached halftime in a wild first half. We'll take a minute to catch our breath as we go up to Orlando now and hand it over to Jonathan Coachman with our EA Sports Halftime Report. Take it away, Coach. And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gordon, set and ready to rock for the third quarter. It's the 49ers out in front, and they will get the football first as well as we are back and started in the second half. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. On 1st and 10, here's Lance.
Wow. Click on reacted immediately. Okay.
Their guys all the time. Separation, that's what's going to make the play successful. That time there was very little, and I think they were actually fortunate that it was only knocked away and not intercepted.
So following the incompletion, here's 2nd and 10 from the 25. To throw, it's Lance. Throw left side complete. That's Mitchell. He'll be dropped after a gain of about 6 across the 30 to the 31.
And we see another pitch and catch there to the running back. This position just continues to evolve. They become just as critical to the passing attack as a lot of receivers, tight ends, because their ability to make people miss in the open field can really generate big plays for an offense.
Go down. They like to strip when they hold you up.
Across the 45 before he's brought down.
Go down. They like to strip when they hold you up.
Up the middle, here's
I knew he sold out for that. I had to do one because I've been throwing a lot.
The 47. They'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
And that's what this defense is going to need to do more in the second half. Good pressure that time, forces some indecision in the backfield. He's going to wind up being taken down for a nice loss.
On 2nd and 11 now. Lance. It's brought in by Harris. And they'll get this down to around the 47-yard line. That's a staple of this offense. Drag route to the tight end.
Yeah, he was unable to use his size to break off much more yardage after the catch, but still an effective gain nonetheless.
They'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks. Now Lance. And this pass broken up. Excellent coverage there on 3rd down, as that was not an easy one to hold on to.
Here comes the 49ers punter now, as he should be able to pin him back deep here with his first punt. He punted 4 times in the loss last week as he gets this one away here. It'll be called just a 22-yard.
Just run, what's the name, and doubling.
And the Cards will take over 1st and 10. Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense.
He think he's finna get one.
The drive will start with Connor. And he'll scratch.
Yeah, I'm just gonna run that. We got a bunch of different things. I'm just gonna watch until we knock them up out of there.
I think, Charles, you can probably pin part of the deficit on a failure on their part to really get this ground game established.
Yeah, and they've really struggled to be multidimensional in this one, haven't they, partner? Because they have to be extremely one-dimensional now if they hope to get back into this game. They'll have to do it by throwing the football and hope to have success through the air.
Flushed out right. And
Yep.
he will not make it back to the line.
I'm doubling it.
He's going to be taken down.
Multiple players getting home for the 1-yard sack. That time, finally, a measure of revenge as they get him down behind the line.
It almost felt like relief, didn't it? Because with the success he's had throughout this game, you'd almost expect him to get free and pick up 10 to 15 every time he takes off. Not in that case. That has to feel good for the defense.
And he's going to get this.
You better use somebody else, because he's not going to be the one to do it.
34 on 3rd down. So that changes things a bit. Here's a 1st and 10 all the way down at the 35.
Murray again. This is Connor.
And they eventually get to him at the 17.
He's not going to be the one. Somebody else going to have to score points.
Into the red zone, 1st down.
Sometimes it's hard to believe, but there are times this game is about patience, isn't it? Has had the game he expected, but that run there, that may get him going.
I was just going to say, maybe that gives him a little juice, because you're right, he struggled, especially in that 1st half.
Yeah, and I know the great ones always think to themselves.
And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Arizona.
Do what you got to do.
Murray with his 2nd touchdown of the night. And the Cardinals are able to make some inroads here to that deficit. Prater for the extra point. And the lead will be cut down to 14. After the touchdown, out is Prater to kick. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. Their lead down to 2 scores after the touchdown a moment ago as they start with a 1st and 10. So they'll start out here with a jet sweep. And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26.
Let's just make this one succinct. Nice job there. All 11 guys on defense diagnosing the jet sweep and putting it down.
The last play got just a yard. Here's 2nd and 9 from the 26. From the gun, a give to Mitchell. They'll be dropped after a gain of about 6 across the 30 to the 31.
Running lanes were at a premium in the 1st half, but he's able to find some room there, and he's hoping that that's a precursor of a big 2nd half.
On 3rd down, here's Mitchell. And he will
take
have the 1st down, but he climbs up.
Straight out of cold beer.
They get 5 out of that one, and it moves the chains. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Davis Price on 1st and 10. And nothing much materializing there on the 1st down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it.
Well, any lane that might have been open there was closed pretty quickly, and that was because the defensive front, they won that battle at the point of attack at the line of scrimmage. They used great leverage, held their spot, and stacked him up.
Play action. Now it's Lance. He'll fire this deep for Ayuk.
He ran for me.
His man complete. Touchdown.
Good said I wish him well, yeah. So good patient, yeah.
His 2nd touchdown of the game, number 7 on the year. As his guys
He ran
able to
commit.
push that lead out a bit further. 2nd and 10 for Gold with the extra point, and the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21. After the touchdown, it's Robbie Gould now to kick it away.
Like these Revs love me.
And a touchback as Dortch elects not to return it.
Another day, I'll be here for 4 hours every day. I've been up the church, other down in the way. Nothing up the beans, and the beans in the rake.
Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense.
I kind of feel like they reached a do-or-die point in this game, Charles. If they're going to try to pull off an impressive comeback, it has to start right.
You got to go somebody else.
Yeah, now they've got a final chance to get out of this situation, but they also understand they've got to move the ball and move it fast. In addition, they need to save as much time so they can get 2 more possessions.
You got to go to somebody else.
First down there, but it's incomplete.
That certainly appeared to be a play call where they were just trying to make second down.
You got to go to somebody else. I'm not going to let you get that shit off.
More than it was. Nice job there pressing up.
Yep, he out of it now.
Forcing the incompletion.
Throwing again on 2nd and 10. Murray. And my goodness, another interception.
Picked up by Ambry Thomas.
Nope.
And into the end zone. A pick 6 for the 49er D as they score.
Took him away from you.
Well, if there was any thought that this thing would
Nothing
turn around for this
right
offense in the
now.
second
Nothing
half,
patient.
those thoughts pretty well dashed after that
Now,
interception
give me
return.
hell, yeah.
It just has not been a good
Nigga
outing for
would,
this
I
unit
said, wish him
whatsoever.
well,
There's
yeah.
no other way to say it. They've been overmatched.
No, you please, yeah.
It's
a nigga right now. I'm impatient.
Game getting out of hand.
And his
myself
kick is
now,
good,
give me
and
hell, yeah.
flags fly as well. So
Nothing
frustration
would, I
showing
said,
through
wish him
right
well,
now. This
yeah.
is going to be a roughing call. So they throw the pick 6. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. Murray and the Cardinals with a 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. This drive starting off on the right foot, 18 yards.
I'd sure love to offer some advice to the defensive coordinator, but his guys are just getting run over by an offense that's executing like a well-oiled machine.
Shotgun now for Murray.
Quick throw knocked away and incomplete. We've talked about it, CD, but it bears repeating. They are struggling to throw the football. All the interceptions and more incompletions. It just doesn't look like things are in sync out there.
I would agree with that, and it's not a good day when you feel like an incomplete pass is only
Blew his ass up.
is not free, but a team
Running everybody over. Get your ass out of here, boy.
It's almost like baseball. Guys at bat, people are on base in scoring position. One guy doesn't get him home. The next guy comes through and picks him up.
And avoids the turnover. Here's Murray as he sets to throw it. And
Ooh.
he's going to be taken.
Bosa!
Play of this third quarter. 1 play remains here as we wrap up the week on a Monday night. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL.
It's over you, my God.
Now Murray's got to have this one.
No!
And now here's another interception. Picked by Emmanuel Mosley. And the 49ers are going to get the football here as he gets this up to the 38-yard line. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And after the interception, they are sitting in an even better spot with the ball and a comfortable fourth-quarter lead. And ultimately, this won't go for much, maybe a couple, but boy, he showed off that make-you-miss ability.
That's where you're wrong.
It certainly is in his arsenal.
Gone.
Brandon, I've got to think this offensive line has got some smiles on its faces. And I know it sounds crazy, but they practiced for this back in training camp. They knew they'd be in situations where it'd be extra defenders in the box coming after them, trying to keep them from locking down a game. Right now, they want to show the world they're up to the challenge.
Right back to Mitchell on second down. And slow going there as he'll only get a yard, maybe up to the 41.
That's it. That's what you want. Straight ahead positive gain. Just keep that clock ticking.
The Niners on third down. They have been superb. 5 for 6 to this point. This is 3rd and 7.
Yo.
Black, red. Steel, black. Red.
Here's Lance.
And able to haul it in. And now look at this. Big gain, but a fumble. And the Cardinals have got it. Going the other way. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. Obviously, you got to hold on. I've got to give credit to the defense there. Good job of knocking it free.
Yeah, because a lot of the time...
And now, as with every potential turnover, they're going to take a second look at this just to make sure.
Set, ready.
They run over center with Mitchell.
They give him 4 yards there. It'll be 2nd and 6.
Well, so far, this game has gone the way the defensive coordinator had hoped. They've dictated things, and they've not let them run the ball very well at all. They gave up a nice game there. I doubt it'll back off their confidence. They've played so well throughout this entire game.
Here we go.
The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6.
Ready?
Another run with Mitchell.
And this carry not as productive. He's swallowed up at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play there, so they're left with a 3rd down and 6.
They are in need of 6 yards here if they hope to move the chains. Running left, here's Mitchell.
And hit behind the line. He lost the football. It's loose. And the Cardinals have got it. Going the other way. He's at the 50. He's at the 30. 10. And they bring this one back. A scoop and score. A fumble recovery touchdown for Arizona. Extra point good by Prater. And that'll cut the lead back down to 21. So here's the kickoff now as they'll get it again following that fumble return for a score. Returning from his end zone is Ray McCloud. And that decision to bring it out ends up not being a good one. Costs him about 5 yards as he's tackled at the 20.
Let's go.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway.
Well, the win for them at this point seems pretty assured. I mean, still a decent amount of time left here in the 4th quarter, Charles, but you got the football, you're up 3 scores. They have to be feeling really good about where they're at.
I love your observation skills, partner, because I think you saw them charge onto the field fired up about another chance to get into the end zone. Looks to me like this group is ready to crush any hope left on the opposing sideline, and they want to do it with some gusto, too.
Now goal for the extra point. And that'll increase their lead to 28. After the touchdown, it's Robbie Gould now to kick it away. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense.
Well, I think that the folks here had hoped that maybe this home atmosphere would carry their guys to a surprise victory, but it does not appear that that's going to be the case. There's too much to handle on the other side in this one.
And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. Second and right at a yard. And down he goes. The 49ers get there. Call it no gain on the keeper, and it's going to bring up the 4th down. They're going for it. It's Murray. And this is caught. He hits Moore. Finding room at midfield. Down the sideline he goes. Touchdown. Rondell Moore. 74 yards. And the Cardinals get a small measure of revenge as they cut into this 4th quarter deficit. Prater for the extra point. And that'll cut the lead back down to 21. After the touchdown, out is Prater to kick. And they're going to mark that where it went out of bounds, so really good starting field position up past the 40-yard line.
Here we go.
They've got good starting field position as they come up here 1st and 10 at their own 44.
Give running right is Mitchell. And a strong run that time as he's across midfield and down to the 43. 133 yards for him on the ground now on 18 carries.
Another example of this offense really having their way, Charles, and another big chunk play there on the ground.
And then when you look at the defense, they've got to do a much better job of wrapping up when they tackle. A lot of great opportunities continue to slip through their fingers, as do the runners.
On the ready. Strike 60. Ready.
On 1st down, they go back to Mitchell. And he'll be brought down at about the 42. Stop made there by Gerald McCoy.
They know that old expression, it's not my night. It hasn't been his so far. I don't know if the legs are a little bit heavy. Sometimes having to hang out all day and play doesn't exactly play to your advantage, but it's been a tough go for him.
And every time he looks up, somebody's there defensively. That was the same case on that play.
But once again, it's Mitchell.
And very little there. He might have gotten a yard. Yeah, I think he got a yard to the 41.
Watching that play unfold and watching him complete it brought back memories of doing all those pursuit drills to make sure you don't over-pursue and let a guy get a cutback lane on you. He did that very well.
You praised him on tape yesterday for the angles that he takes to the ball. Touchdown, 49ers! George Kittle, his 2nd touchdown tonight. And the Niners look like they're going to get back in the win column as they extend their lead here in this 4th quarter. Gold able to tack on the extra point, and that'll increase their lead to 28. After the touchdown, it's Robbie Gould now to kick it away. And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken. Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. Facing a big 4th quarter deficit here, things not looking good. You know, this offense, though, they've been in the top half. And my goodness, another interception. And the Niners
Cardinals are going to take possession here at their own 47-yard line. He violated a big-time no-no in throwing that pick. Rolling right, throwing across his body.
And you know that your dad taught you that in the backyard when you were a tyke.
Yep.
Don't do it. The problem, every now and then you get away with it. This time, not the case.
And a good push there defensively as they stop him at the 48. Gain of just 1.
Absolutely love the effort there. The ability to flow from his inside spot and stop that one at the line of scrimmage. Nice linebacker play.
Just 2 minutes remaining here in the fourth quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So it's 49er football here as we get you reset. They've got a second down now as they look to salt this one away.
Okay, ready?
Second down, here's Davis Price.
And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. They wind up losing a couple there, so they go behind the original line of scrimmage, and now 3rd and 11 coming up. Hey, a lot of points have been scored in this game against them, but tally that one on the side of the defense.
Do you think maybe, possibly, it can be a little bit of a changer for them? Maybe not a game changer, but a little bit of a momentum one that maybe they can string together some pretty good plays and slow them down.
Well, you got to think, Charles, that one's on the quarterback as everybody was up at the line of scrimmage. He just didn't call for the snap in time.
Yeah, I think he needs a little bit better awareness out there because you got to know when the clock's in single digits and either snap it or get a timeout called if you have one.
On 3rd down, here's an option play left. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. Despite the nice gain of 13 yards, it's 4th down.
Well, partner, for a few years there, we thought this read option play was going to take over the whole NFL. It seemed like everyone was using it. But it has been scaled back considerably in the last few seasons, mainly because people are worried about their quarterbacks getting hit. But when you call it at the right time and you use it properly, you see the type of gains you can get. A nice chunk of yardage there by the quarterback.
Here comes the 49ers punter now, as he'll punt it away for the second time. And that'll hit in the end zone. Much too much leg there. That'll be a touchback. Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense.
Where we stand right now in the fourth quarter, this one pretty much out of reach. And, Charles, I know they're going to be disappointed about several things with this ball game, but the self-inflicted wounds, they've had several turnovers. You would have to think that's going to be something they're going to discuss heavily in the film session in the coming days.
You're absolutely right about that, partner, because they're going to have to sit in that film room and watch every error that they made and figure out how to not do it in the future. And mentally, I think a lot of the guys are already starting to think about, okay, how do we put this behind us and get better for the next time out? This, they'll use as motivation for the rest of the time that they play to hopefully never be in this type of situation again.
So after the second down incompletion, they'll come up now against a 3rd and 6. Connor up the middle. And he gets it to the 34. Good enough for the first. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. Murray now. Now a desperation throw deep downfield.
And this is dropped. Oh, it's incomplete. He had a big gainer in his sights, but he could not reel it in.
The 49ers now going to use the first of their timeouts. It's just their first. They've got 2 more to use here in the final stages. After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. From the gun, again to Connor.
And good running there as he'll take this all the way up to midfield.
Give him 16 yards there, and it's a Cardinals first down as well.
And as this defense walks off the field, they can do so with their heads held high. What a performance. Well, by the offense, too. I mean, really, Charles, just complete domination on both sides of the football here in this one.